this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. Five weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. This midfield, and he's got space. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Warriors 70, Cowboy 80, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 from the 43. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the slant. He dodged the tackle. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Browns 1st down.
These running backs love getting to the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
18, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Tap 50, tap to 60, tap to 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Forced out to his right. For big yards on the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the jump.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go. Cougars, go.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Gravity lying. Street.
Takes the 2nd down snap. A bit of a screen pass for Judkins. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Trap 60. 19 Lions. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in by Gray. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
Give, here's Judkins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind.
On it quick, and they bring it down. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
18, Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, Cup 19, 18, Rattler, 8, go!
Back to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, down! Panther 60, go street. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the red zone now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ready. Warriors 70. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Throwing from the gun. Caught by his running back, Judkins. So a solid game there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, And this time it was out of the box.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns lower the deficit to a single possession. Here's Braden Armisen for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're to the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Pass play coming here. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, here's McLaughlin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st down, Denver.
19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. The handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
60 by 6.
He's going to throw it. And the Browns get there and take him down. And after the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
shotgun now on third down. Called in left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives it up to the 24. Riley Moss with that tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working now from the gun. Oh, it would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on, set. Bronco with 19 tight. 1979 Broncos.
Third and long, they're going to throw. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go, set.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Ready, right?
They'll throw it here on first. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And into the end zone he goes. A pick six for Denver.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Browns 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set up. Steady.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry.
Got it. Ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19. Pat 60 Maverick. 60 Eagles. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Browns 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Two. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
To throw here on 1st down. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. The point after, here's Narvison. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Okay,
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. He's got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. Panther, Cowboy 80.
Now looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
18, 5 here. 19, 70 line. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking in the air here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 range. Come on. Set. Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70. Go.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Bronco 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
50-yard line.
Okay, break.
Going to the line, this is 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Let's go now. 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hawk. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
70 Ranger.
Sticking to the air here. Big strike downfield to Judy. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
Browns 21. Set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. On 2nd down, McLaughlin. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
You know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Throwing it on second down. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Loss on the play. It's third down.
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19 Lions. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneers.
Pass play now. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
60 Bobcats. Tag. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Setting up the running back screen. Down to the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Get it. Cowboy, Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Let's go now. Hawk 7. Mustang 19. Check smash. Check smash. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw here. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Panther 60. Panther 6. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Street. Street. Steady.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Delivers another one to Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Get it. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Jalen Royals the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jonte Barron has it.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? Really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. He's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Running over center with McLaughlin. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He's going to throw this one. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. Move up the sideline, now at the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. There's another carry for McLaughlin, and he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
Brings up third and inches.
Go to McLaughlin again. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
One splits the uprights, and the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Panthers.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Dragon 60. 70 line. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 3rd down now. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
This finds its targets. That's Royals. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
18, come on. 18, 5, Bronco, come 19, come 19. Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Riley Moss with the pick.
defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This is McLaughlin. Escapes the defender. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. I'll throw it. Rolling out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something, but it brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Dropping back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Shoots away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Seven Pirates.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Browns get there and take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
So final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. They got one right there with that sack.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Here's a throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate. I got to judge that one. That tells me that that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20. It jumps out at the 13.
Ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
70 Lions.
Back to throw now. This was those rolls working the left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his man, Gray. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
70 Timberwolves.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Mustang 19. Come on. Set. Trap 60. Cougar 9. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They're throwing it. Connects on the crosser. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First down.
Sticking to the air here. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Warrior 70.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Count. Dragon 60. Let go.
From the red zone on first. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They are throwing it again. Screen here for Williams. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 3rd and 10.
Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hey, smash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
19. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
That that lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Chased out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for Broncos first down. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this late.